in high definition. This is 41 NBC News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for 41 NBC News at 11. I'm Ariel Schiller. Tucker Sargent has the evening off. Our top story tonight at 11, Christmas is just days away and health officials are warning about the Omicron variant as families travel and gather for the holidays. Atrium Health Navicent says it wants people to continue practicing social distancing, hand washing, and wearing a mask. If you do gather or visit loved ones, Atrium Health says it's best to get vaccinated and get a COVID test. Doctors tell us there is limited information about the Omicron variant, but they do know it's spreading faster than the original COVID strain.
We're hoping that those that haven't been vaccinated may say, oh, wow, this really isn't going away. You know, if you haven't been vaccinated, maybe now it's time. You know, many people said they just wanted to wait. They wanted to have more data. And so as time goes on, we're having, more data, and hopefully that'll help reassure some of those that were hesitant in the beginning.
Atrium Health Navicent is offering the COVID-19 vaccine to everyone 12 and older. Also, the hospital recently started providing COVID-19 vaccines to patients before they get discharged from the hospital. New tonight at 11, Kimberly Potter, Ghislaine Maxwell, Elizabeth Holmes are all three women at the center of closely watched trials awaiting verdicts. John Loring explains where each case stands.
Signs of a possible hung jury emerging in the trial of former Brooklyn Center, Minnesota police officer Kimberly Potter. The jury asking what they should do if they couldn't reach consensus.
You should discuss the case with one another and deliberate with a view toward reaching agreement.
The 26-year police veteran pleaded not guilty to manslaughter charges, testifying she mistook her gun for her taser when she fatally shot Dante Wright. The jury in the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell signaling they are focused on the testimony of her accusers, asking for several transcripts to review. The former girlfriend of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein pleaded not guilty to 6 federal charges, including sex trafficking of a minor. Maxwell will spend her 60th birthday separated from her family as the jury gets a Christmas break. Deliberations resume Monday. And after a day off, deliberations resume Thursday in the Elizabeth Holmes trial, the judge denying requests to take jury instructions home during the break.
God bless you, girl boss. God bless you, Mom.
Local fans of the Theranos founder remain posted outside the courthouse.
She's very smooth. I am really amazed.
The one-time tech wonderkind pleaded not guilty to multiple counts of wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Also new tonight, police located the U-Haul that was stolen from a family in Macon earlier this month. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says a family moving from Florida to Alabama stopped at the Macon Marriott on Coliseum Drive December 13th to rest when someone stole their U-Haul with everything they owned inside it. The U-Haul was recently found abandoned on Interstate 20 in Atlanta. According to the family, a piano and some children's toys were the only things left in the back of the U-Haul. Also, the Bibb County Sheriff's Office is looking for a woman wanted for forgery and fraud. She's accused of withdrawing cash out of someone else's account and writing fraudulent cashier's checks at banks in Macon and Milledgeville. The incidents happened between December 1st and 2nd. If you have any tips in this case, call Macon Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-877-68-CRIME. There are more charges for the man accused of killing Bibb County Jail Deputy Christopher Knight. Inmate Albert Booz faces charges in connection to an attack on 2 jail deputies in Monroe County. According to an incident report, on December 10th, Booz attacked 2 deputies as they delivered breakfast to his cell. The report says he hit a female officer and he struck a male officer in the face, leaving a cut on his forehead. Booz is also accused of attacking Monroe jail workers in September. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office has a new tool to help keep you safe, especially at large events and festivals. The Sheriff's Office unveiled a new camera system today. The enforcement device has 2 cameras sitting on top of a retractable pole. There is 1 pan and tilt camera and a 360-degree view camera. The Macon Bibb Law Enforcement Foundation donated the $26,000 tool. Captain George Meadows of the Bibb County Sheriff's Office spoke about the camera's impressive abilities.
Well, recently I was able to zoom in on 2-inch letters at around 375 feet, and I could read them.
Bibb County deputies say the camera will help find missing children during crowded events like the Cherry Blossom Festival. It will also help catch fights and crimes on camera. A fire damaged a Macon restaurant 3 days before Christmas, and owners say there's no word on when they will reopen. Macon Bibb fire crews responded to Greek Corner Pizza on Vineville Avenue this morning. Firefighters had to shut down lanes and reroute traffic to fight the flames. According to fire officials, the shop owner was the only person inside the building when the fire started, and he was not injured. Family friends asked that people pray for the business owners tonight.
Prayers and support for the family, for the kids to have a normal Christmas, and for them to be able to move forward from this.
How and where the fire started is still under investigation. In other local news, as we get closer to Christmas, local animal shelters are getting busier. Animal control offices and pet shelters say this time of year is known as dumping season. That's when people get pets for Christmas and decide they don't want it anymore, or shelters report people will dump their pets due to a lack of money around the holidays. That's when local shelters like All About Animals step in. Volunteer Lisa Goss says a dog or a cat is a lifelong commitment, and you should consider that before you get one for Christmas.
We just want to make sure that we stress that when you adopt, it's forever commitment, is forever. So it's a part of your family, and again, it's a forever commitment.
If you receive an animal that you were not expecting or can't handle, call your local shelter. We'll have a list of shelters in Middle Georgia and their phone numbers on our website at 41NBC.com. Still ahead on 41 NBC News at 11, a Macon restaurant partnered with a Macon Bibb commissioner to hand out a free meal for Christmas. Plus, UGA gets ready to take on Michigan in the college football playoff next Friday. 41 NBC's Bill Shanks has a preview of the game coming up in the BS report. And later in sports, we take a look at some of the new technology and changes made to the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
In high definition, this is 41 NBC News at 11.
Welcome back. Just in time for the holidays, MEMAW'S and Macon partnered with Commissioner Al Timlin to continue a yearly food giveaway. The restaurant set up tables outside their dining room to serve people in the Macon area with free food. They cooked turkey, collard greens, dressing, rolls, and even cake. And every person who came up got a plate in honor of the Mumford Road matriarch, also known as MEMAW.
This event has been going on for years, and since her death, we wanted to continue with the legacy and the spirit of serving people in our community and the veterans.
The free meals are usually given out around Veterans Day, but COVID-19 slowed down organizers this year. However, the family still wanted to give out free meals before the Christmas holiday. Now it's time for a look at our weather, and it's a perfect day. It felt like a perfect day to actually be outside eating a great Christmas dinner. Cecilia, what can we expect for the upcoming few days?